So picture this, right? There's this guy. He's got blonde hair, a little bit fat. He lands on a map in the middle of nowhere. Now, out of this island in the middle of nowhere, 99 other players drop along with him. Out of this blue bus, no one knows how it floats, but it does. So, they all hop out of this bus, and then out of nowhere, they just start beating up trees. Deforestation. Funny, right? Then once they start deforestation, they figure out that they have this blueprint in their pocket. So they pull out the blueprint in their pocket and they're like, whoa, I could build a wall. And make Mexico pay for it. Alright, so they decide to build this wall. They decide to make Mexico pay for it. They're building these walls all around the map. And out of nowhere, there's this one guy who finds a gun in a golden chest. Wow. Just like that, with no gun reform on the island, they start shooting everyone because, you know, mass killings are funny. So they start doing mass killings everywhere around, and comes down to 20 players in the end. People are building walls frantically. They don't know how to place multiple at a time, so they're just placing walls around the map, and it takes a while for them to run. A lot of people die to this purple storm. The purple storm keeps moving in, pushing everyone closer to each other. The guy with the gun is like, yes, they're all moving in closer. I get to mass kill all these people, and hopefully I could kill them all. So the guy with the gun just starts shooting. Boom, he kills all the other blonde, chubby players. And we later find out this guy's name is Jonesy. So Jonesy decides to kill all these players. He gets a dub. Once he gets that epic victory royale, he decides he could hop back in and learn how to build walls while also shooting. So this guy perfects his shooting capabilities, building these walls, making Mexico pay for them. Mexico's broke at this point, but it doesn't matter. So he keeps building these walls, and out of nowhere, after a bunch of time of getting these dubs, a guy appears. It's a guy with blue hair. Changes his hair color a lot. It was blue, it was red, whatever. He goes on talk shows and everything. But before that, he was sitting at a desk controlling this little guy. And soon he learns how to build walls and ramps, and he's able to shoot and win the game. Now this gets a lot of attention. Mr. Beast sees him. A bunch of other people all draw attention to this one guy. His name is Ninja. Yes, that's right. Ninja gains a bunch of attention. He brings attention to the game. The game starts progressing, becomes faster paced. A lot more is added to the game, and boom, out of nowhere, comet hits the map. When the comet hits the map, all these Jonesies are like, what the fuck is happening? And this comet hits the map, creates a little thing called Dusty Divot. That's right, Dusty Divot. And Dusty Divot brings a bunch of little people to the center, and everyone sees what's inside, and inside is the Washer Wanderer guy. No one really knows what he does, but it's okay. He's inside this little capsule, and he breaks free, and he wanders around the map. No one really cares about him until something else happens, which is the rocket. Yes, that's right. He builds a rocket, and he shoots it up into space, and it causes this huge crack in the sky. Everyone's panicking. Everyone's like, what the hell is happening? And in between these rocket events and this comet event, out of nowhere, this guy Ninja plays with a bunch of famous celebrities. The celebrities are Drake and Travis Scott. Yes, that is right. Drake and Travis Scott are brought into the game. Ninja gets a bunch of attention. He becomes huge. He gains a bunch of subs. He gets famous. All from playing this one game where a character does mass shooting. And out of the rocket event evolves this concept called building. Everyone starts building. Everyone cranks 90s. Everyone boxes up. And everyone becomes better players. Yet there are still these characters wandering around with their yellow hair, slightly chubby, walking when they can easily be sprinting. They are called defaults. Yes, that is right. They are called defaults. And everyone really hates on these defaults, but they love them because they're so adorable to watch. They start messing around with them. And out of nowhere, these defaults learn how to build. Then these defaults who know how to build start learning how to pick up guns and aiming at people. That is right. Bang, bang. That's what it sounds like. The whole map goes under flames. Everything is chaos. And out of these defaults approaches one other guy who is sort of like Ninja, kind of, not really. He's more cynical. And his name is Tfue. Yes, that is right. Everyone flocks towards this guy named Tfue. He's really cool. He's like a swag fag, but everyone loves him for some reason. I still don't know to this day why. But anyways, they flock towards this guy Tfue. Tfue and Ninja get into a fight, and they all start dividing among the Fortnite map. People are fans of Ninja. People are fans of Tfue. Ninja loses his roots and stops cursing, becomes more family friendly. He goes on to do a New York ball drop event, and he's there. He tries everyone to do the floss. No one does the floss because no one really likes Ninja. No one really understands why he was there. He was there to promote the video game. Anyways, we keep progressing throughout the map. A volcano comes, fucking futuristic theme comes, everything happens, and these defaults are still there, but they can build now. And these defaults evolved into something that we like to call AI. Yes, that is right. Epic pulls these AIs And they're like, all right, we can model these characters right out of these defaults. We could pull out these trash players at the game, and we could model them into our own little creation. So they put these in the game. Everyone is furious. Everyone's like, this is not a real player. Epic Games 123, that is not a name, of course. So everyone starts flocking to hate these defaults, and mixed in there are actual defaults who are just confused as to why everyone is building around them, everyone's shooting around them, everyone has insane aim, they keep dying every game in the beginning, and they can't even win a game. So the defaults start to leave the game. Epic decides to put in skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking is something everyone hates, everyone loves. The defaults are all getting wins now because they're playing against bot lobbies. The pro players are against other pro players, so they're losing, so they're hating the game. They're blaming the game for all their loss. They're blaming it for not enough content when they update it bi-weekly. And out of that comes a bunch of other streamers who blow up for talking shit on Epic Games and playing with Ninja, etc., etc. So all these other streamers, they become popular, they start blowing up, they get a bunch of fan base, they're all hating on each other, just like the Tfue and Ninja feud, and these people start hating the game, aka Nick A30, aka everyone else who you can think of who would quit Fortnite ever since. But anyways, yes, they start hating the game, they were birthed out of these little pools of defaults who they turned out to rise from and become even better. And out of these even better players comes a little kid from Pennsylvania named Booga! Yes, that's right. Booga wins millions of dollars in a Fortnite tournament, a gaming tournament, which is absolutely insane. Classic. This guy gets a lot of attention. He gets millions of dollars. Everyone starts to know his name. He gets fame crazy. And now he's streaming for tens of thousands of people every day. And that's right. He's making money. Ninja's making money. Tfue's making money. All these players are all making money. And then there's still these defaults. They're still at the bottom. New players to the game. Players who never adapted. Players who's starting over again. And they're all so trash at the game. So what does Epic do? Epic decides with all this feudalism, all of these people fighting, they're like, all right, we're going to remove skill-based matchmaking, which makes it even worse for these defaults. These defaults are enraged, they're furious, they want kills. So Epic puts in these bots in the remove skill-based matchmaking lobbies, and out of here, birds, the henchmen! Henchmen are absolutely trash at this game, but occasionally you'll run into one who has a really good aimbot, and they start shooting everyone, just like mass killings, and it's crazy. They protect these bosses. The bosses are super OP, but they drop OP weapons, which gives the better players the opportunity to laser down lobbies, get 10, 20, 30 kills per game, and it's absolutely insane and chaos. And what birds from this? They want them nerfed. Well, Epic Games actually decides to buff them, make them stronger, make them have better accuracy, make them see you from farther away. And that's how we got to Chapter 2, Season 3. And here, now we have these Marauders. These Marauders are so cute. They run around the map, they start dancing, they spawn out of meteors for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, this is all apocalyptic. I don't know why fucking big fuckers are falling from the sky out of rifts that I thought were removed in Chapter 1, but they're still there. Anyways, these guys start dancing, they start bombarding you around the map, they start killing you. When you're playing solos, they're absolutely horrible to play against. But against defaults in squads, they are amazing because they drop you good loot, and they follow you around the map. Anyways, these spawn so frequently that players start getting upset, so they start flaming these Marauders, they start blaming them on their early deaths in the game, and what birds from this? Krykee! Yes, that's right, I started complaining about defaults, I start complaining about Marauders, and I start getting furious about them because they killed me multiple times early in the game when I'm trying to play solos, so I don't play solos anymore, and that's why. But these Marauders start fucking pissing me off. I'm getting fucking angry. These are defaults in disguise. I'm telling you, they put on these armor, and they're basically the bots in disguise, and they try to please the players by saying, oh, we removed all these bots out of your lobby. Here's some fucking Marauders to come ruin your day. So they put that in, and then there's also some bots scattered through the map. If you could see very closely, you could see their names. They pop out like a slight winter breeze. They pop out very nice, and you could see their names, and they're super annoying. But then you don't feel satisfied from killing them, and you still get destroyed by the other people in your lobby, and then these other people in the lobby have high kill games, and they start getting super cocky about themselves. And they're like, oh, I dropped a 20 bomb last game. And that is very bad for the game because people think they're actually good at the game when they're actually not. So when skill-based matchmaking comes back, we are all